Oh shit, hang on a second. Shut that off right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. And she may not be ready right at 10:30 only because she said her son may not be sleeping just yet. So, but just to let everybody know, I'm going live with someone, and she's going to be doing like a spirit box session at her house. Oh my god. Paranormal investigation period. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Um, Everybody say hello. My pretty kitty. My one of 5. As soon as what's going to happen is if this does happen, we're going to go live together. You guys can ask questions if you want. And I'm essentially doing this because I have this ability to, we'll say, know evil, I guess. I don't know how to freaking put that. I gotta work on something better than that because it was just corny. Anyway, it's a whole thing right now. I'm trying to essentially hone what I have. So, my extended warranty, that was just my cat's tail, nothing paranormal. She's a little mad right now because she can't come up here. I am just not feeling good. So, oh. Oh, man. I'd like to know where some of my team is. Oh my god, that's horrible. I got 2 black cats. 2 black cats, so. Oh shit. 1 second. I don't know if this will help any. Just tell me if it made it worse. Oh. Okay. Hey, Ken. Okay. Yeah, at first it was lagging, and what I've learned here is since I have an unlimited plan with my phone is to get the fuck off Wi-Fi. So, I just run it straight off the satellite or whatever the hell it is. So um I would like to I see. Hmm. Um, you're not walking. No, Penny. Oh my God. My cat. Oh my God. I gotta clean my glasses. I can't see. Ow. Bear with me, guys. My cat apparently wants my attention, so. Little does Penny know that her cat ass just showed up on TikTok Live. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not what I was trying to do. Golly. Hmm. Me? I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. I'm still sick. No, no. Yeah, I've been sick. Ugh. Sorry, my cat. I love her to death, but she can be a little needy. Um, I ended up getting sick pretty bad, and it was like one of those come in really fast and is gone like, the painful part was gone. It was in and out. It was like 18 hours I dealt with it, and that was it. So I'm just a little run down, that's all. Yeah, I don't know where she is though. Uh just sent her an invite.
How
How
you
you
doing?
doing? I'm all right.
That's the that's Ghost Tube.
My name is Richard.
Just heard weapons, but nice to meet you, Richard. I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily.
So, what's up?
And I just wanted to come on here, make sure that okay, so just so you know, I'm dodging some cats right now, so if they happen to walk in front of the screen,
No
they're
biggie. I have animals. I have 2 cats. I have 2 dogs, so you're good.
oh yeah, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um no, I just
I started a paranormal business a while back, and I've just been reaching out to people trying to um, essentially make sure that, when you're doing a spirit box session, and I'm in no way, shape, or form is this ever meant to talk down to anybody.
Oh,
I want,
absolutely not. You're good.
I want to educate is what I'm trying to do. So, um,
Energy.
I, I want to make sure that when people are doing it, they're doing it right, so when they leave, they're not having some hitchhikers, so because the spirit box session can be, um, I'm not going to say as dangerous as the Ouija board, but it
They're
still
all
have
equal. To me, they're all equal.
they still have that ability to f with your life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh yeah.
um, yeah, hi Angie. I just wanted to make sure that I have this. It's strange. I've been learning about this. I have this ability to. I don't really know how to say it. I haven't been able to come up with a way to explain it, but I have this ability to find out if something's evil or not. Okay.
Discern.
I just wanted to hear it live on here to make sure that
Yeah,
you were
sure.
good. That's all.
Well, I can tell you a little bit about myself. I've
Okay.
been doing paranormal investigations for over a decade. I have once had a negative attachment. I don't want to say demonic. It might have been, but like, I had to have a friend help me get it off. Like, I like your cat. I do. Fur
I just
babies
had
are
one
awesome.
walk away. I got five of them, by the way, so you're gonna see them all the time.
Oh,
So,
I love cats. All
but
right. So, one thing I can tell you is I have my cousin who's a witch. She actually came to my house. She is really
oh,
good with barriers. She's able to help me put up a barrier to keep positive in, negative out.
yeah.
Also, I have different types of. I think sage is overrated. Um, Overrated big time. Everybody's using it and they're using it wrong.
Hmm.
So what I do is I use sweetgrass, Palo Santo wood,
Yeah.
black salt. I use legit stuff. I did my research. I want like I'm very very aware of the negative that can happen and I can tell you about my negative experience real quick.
Oh,
So,
go right ahead. I'd love to hear it.
okay, so it was back in like 2012 and it was one of my first ever paranormal investigations. So I was very very new at this. And I didn't know to protect myself. I just went in it like guns a blazing, and I decided to go into a house completely blindly, not knowing exactly what was there. And I provoked. Don't provoke, kids. That's the lesson for the day. Do not provoke, especially when you're unaware of what's happening. Especially when you're
Yeah.
still not real super aware of your gifts yet, and you're not picking up or discerning negative entities yet. So, um, anyways, I kept going back to the house. I just wanted to keep going back. Like I was obsessed with going back to this house, and I just wanted to go to the attic. And finally, the tenant that I was doing the investigation on broke into the attic. The tenants wouldn't let anybody up there, and I started taking pictures obsessively. And I was like, my hubby was like, no, you need to let's go now. There was Roman numerals etched into the yeah. There was I literally if I could find the pictures, I'll have to show you the Roman numerals etched into like the baseboards of the attic, and there's bright blood red carpet up there.
Oh,
Which
Jesus.
yeah. So that's when I started to get a sinking feeling that something wasn't right, and my hubby kept bugging me, telling me to go downstairs, and I yelled at him, and I caught it on digital recorder. My voice didn't sound like my voice anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's terrifying.
yeah. So I never really got into depth about this. I don't really talk about it much because it was a very terrifying experience for me. So once once I left the house, I was feeling really bad inside the house, like really upset stomach, kept smelling death, and Once I left, it lifted, but I had after problems, and my cousin had to help me with that. Every time I would close my eyes, it used my gifts against me, meaning I have the gift of dreaming, and I can usually see what it's like a residual gift, as I call it. Like I'll go to a house not knowing what's happening there, go home, and I'll dream exactly what's happening there. And
That's wild.
it's weird because it that's why I don't sleep. But because they can get really traumatic. But whatever was negative in that house was turning that gift of mine where I felt safe. Even in a dream, I still felt safe to, like, lucid dream. Not this time. What was happening was every time I shut my eyes, I would see someone straight in front of me, eyes wide open. They would open their mouth and put a gun in, and you know what? Yeah,
That's that's freaking gross.
yeah. And it was always a doctor friend of mine.
Holy crap.
Hmm. That one experience made me very, very scared of what is out there. So,
Oh,
in order to tame my fear, I researched the crap out of protecting yourself, doing it safely. Like, I am all about safety. And my cousin came out and she did some stuff around the perimeter of my house. I also burn, like I said, I burn incense. Dragon's blood is my favorite. Everybody's like, don't do dragon's blood. You want to do dragon's blood? What the hell? Where are they getting this information? But then I do sweetgrass, Palo Santo wood, and if you're gonna do sage, use it correctly. You
yeah,
got to
I
use it
agree.
correctly.
I agree.
But yeah, I
I
even tell them in here, it's overrated. Do not
yeah,
use just sage. You have to use. I found a Wiccan person that actually has, like, it's like a sage laced with other things, and she said that would be more beneficial to burn than white desert sage that everybody seems to burn when they think there's a negative entity and they think that's going to get them out. It doesn't. It doesn't work.
well, I can tell you, just from the past, from a young age for me, I had some terrifying experience. I don't remember the exact age. I'm 49, so it had to have been, probably 43, 44 years ago, maybe at most. But I remember, and I was telling a teammate of mine about this, and it was terrifying because I essentially get locked in my bedroom, and we're not talking about the door getting locked. We're talking about the bureau moving in front of the door, me screaming, and my father. I don't really know how the man did it because he was like 5'9", about 175 pounds, but the guy managed to break the door down. I have no idea. Um, and then, I'm shortening this up by a lot, but
Yeah.
as I go to leave the room, the glass lampshade fell right on my head.
Oh shoot.
So, yeah. So
Dang.
there was a lot of things that happened to me at that place, and it was ever since then I have always been just, like ready to go, just
Fight or flight?
so
You picked fight.
yeah. Yeah, and I've always been like that. And the thing about it is, um, doing paranormal investigations. And don't please, I am not comparing myself
Oh, you're
to a
good.
firefighter, but I'm just saying, like, we have to run in like the firemen do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of run
Blind.
out.
We have to
Yeah.
run blind. And
So I mean,
it's terrifying. Oh, thanks, True Colors. Oh, by the way, Atlas Paranormal is another one you would want to talk to, just because he's about researching, like, different entities, not just the positive. So, and he is very good at protecting himself as well. But he just, like, he knows when to cut, like, nope, done. I'm not talking to this negative entity, blah blah blah. And he knows how to get rid of it. He's very, very smart with it. But Atlas Paranormal, he's in the chat right now. Um,
Oh, hey. Hey,
And
Atlas, can you
Pastor D.
front this?
Can you see my chat?
I don't know. Oh, that's right. What the hell am I saying?
It's
I'm sorry, I'm new at
Atlas.
this. I forgot about this
It's
stuff.
I think I'm not real good with this, so I usually don't go live with other people. So um, Atlas underscore paranormal.
Right. Oh, geez, I'm crow. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. And we also have a pastor Steve. He's actually been a pastor in his life and a paranormal investigator, and he's another one you want to check out. And it's ind.paranormal.78.
Okay.
They're good ones to look into because they all are like, they're fighting the same things. I everybody's like, you need to be careful. I'm very careful. Like, if I feel anything remotely negative or if it feels completely off, I'm shutting down communication. I'm starting to burn sage. I'm starting, not sage, that was in my mind
I
for some reason, but dragon's blood incense. And I have the sages that I do use are laced with like different like different sweet grasses. Um,
It's not just sage.
no, it's not just sage. It's best to burn up. I have like a whole list, but like they all are like interwoven into the sage for different things. Like, with Wiccans and witches, like they have certain different plants for certain different outcomes. So, like if you want positive, I have a sage that's laced with rose petals. Um, there's all sorts. Like you have to. What people don't understand is what you're seeing on TV is nothing like it is in real life. You have
I
to
say
take
that
it
all the time.
so much seriously.
Yeah.
And people think you're going to automatically get ghost activity
It's always a
right off
demon.
the bat.
It's always a
It's
demon.
always,
It's
that's
always a
because it's
demon.
Zach Bagans.
Yeah. Man, you and I are on the same page, okay? I'm just saying because this is my soapbox. I was literally just talking to my neighbor about this because my neighbor just helped me find a place to investigate, oddly enough, and because he's a what do you call those? They scan the ground. What I'm having a brain fart.
Oh, a radar, the
Yeah,
radar,
metal
ground
detecting.
penetrating radar.
Metal detecting. Oh my god.
Oh,
So he
I'm thinking of the other. I'm overthinking it.
It's okay. Oh wait, you said what was Alice's? The rest of Alice's? I
Just
forgot.
Atlas
Alice.
underscore paranormal. That's it.
Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure of.
He
All right.
has two accounts. Follow both.
Okay. I can do that.
But yeah, like if you want, I would really love if you stay here. I can tell you more about. I think I did. I don't know if I told you about the spirits that are here.
You
I was
did.
just telling. Yeah, I was telling you about Mike. I don't understand why they came about and wanted to hang out with me. I think it has to do with because of my history of drug addiction.
Yeah.
Um, I've been clean for 14 years, and now I'm going back to school, as I told you. But
God bless.
thank you. Paranormal Obsession's another one you want to check out. I would like be very cautious with a Paranormal Obsession. They are kind of like they're not winging it. They're not really. They're good though. They are good. They're really good at getting activity, but there's some stuff that I personally wouldn't do, and I wouldn't find ethical the way I would do things. But they're good. Um, yeah, the new people, they don't fully understand it. That's a good point by Hides. She said the new people, they don't fully understand it. They don't. They automatically think they're going to be like going in guns ablazing, thinking they're going to get activity. Boom,
They're
boom,
trying,
boom, boom.
because they're trying to be the next Zach Baggins. That's what it is. You know, they're trying to be
Yeah,
the. Nobody's going into this job for the right reasons. I started this whole paranormal thing, my entire team, so I could not only get questions, but the point would be is to, um, you know, get out there and help
yeah,
spirits, people. Help spirits and help people. Help spirits and help people. That's what I'm saying. You know.
Yeah, and being respectful to spirits, I get better outcomes with communication. Comparing it to like some, okay, so if I speak with respect to the spirits here, they'll talk to me. Not all the time, but they do talk to me. Um, but if I see someone like provoking, I've seen on other channels that they're provoking, and instead of getting actual outcomes that are good and you'll get direct communication, you'll get scratched, all that. Oh, one more thing before I forget. I do have a portal downstairs. There is a portal downstairs. It has
Oh
been,
shit.
yeah, it's been barricaded. You will feel it if I were to go down there right now, which I'm not going down there because I'm not mentally in, like, it drains you. Um, but like I have it I have it barricaded pretty much.
Um, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I didn't mean to talk
Oh,
over
go
you.
ahead.
I know I've been sick, so this people are just gonna, say that's what it is. But I don't know. I felt it was weird because there's times where stuff like this happens. Uh, but before we got on, like I was fighting. Like I don't know what it was. I was drained. Like I just had everything pulled out of me. I actually had to lay down, and my wife was next to me, and I don't know. It was just unusual. And then you said that, and it just hit me in the head. That's all. So,
Hi, Bridget. By the way, like, but the best thing I can tell you is this portal was created. I really believe this. It was created out of trauma because I do know what happened here. Recent events. I know recent events that have happened here. A friend of mine, I'll have to tell this lengthy story, but I'll tell you the short version of what happened here so you know. My friend lived here with her boyfriend, and it's the same story of the attachment that I got. It's the same story. They moved from house to house to house, and eventually ended up in this house. And believe it or not, it was him that had the attachment, not the house. So they kept having it happen, and he kept getting worse and worse, and mentally and physically abusive. And then finally, when they moved to this house, which ironically I ended up in, but when they moved to this house, it took its toll on her. She moved out, moved in with me in my older house. It's just a whole story. But anyways, he ended up holding her hostage for 16 hours in this house, doing things to her, beating her, and then he eventually hit her with a car. She lived. She lived. He went to jail. End of story, right? No, not end of story. But that's what I think created the portal here. But he ended up getting out 6 years later, and I came into contact with him. He was right in front of my house. He started stalking my house, like he was like wanting my house because he's like, that was supposed to be mine. He actually said this to me. That was supposed to be mine. I was buying that house. He ended up going back to jail because he ended up DVing, if you know what DVing is,
yeah.
his current girlfriend in front of her kids. And that violated his parole. And the U.S. Marshals ended up having to track him down and arrest him again. So he's back behind bars. So, but yeah, I think that's what created the portal here because once, I mean, it's sickening. It's almost like a fun house feeling down there. And it just drains you very quickly. Everybody's like, why didn't you close the portal? I can't do it by myself. There's no way. I would need someone like a strong medium or someone that has experience with closing portals, which I do know of one person that is very very intelligent when it comes to this stuff, but he hasn't really come back to me. But there is a portal in this house. It has been like protected around. Like I actually put black salt at my basement door. Um, I have black salt where the K2 hits. I have black salt. I have a
Yeah.
line of black salt because my literal K2 will hit the whole, and there's no components that would give off EMF. So
Yeah.
it'll floor it. Like my K2 will be all the way up to here, and it's blinking because I'm in front of my phone. But
Yeah. Yeah, I get that too. So
Yeah, but it goes the whole way to red, all the way out the door in about 6 feet, or sorry, 12 feet outside my house where there's nothing. And it's still at red. So that's how big the portal is. It's big. It goes through my garage. It goes into my basement, through my garage, and about 12 feet outside the house before it stops. And it's big. And I definitely can't do it alone. But how about we go ahead and get started on this? Do you want to stay in the box or do you want to?
I'm here to whatever you want to do.
All right, we'll do it this way. We'll start back up. All right, so the words on Spirit Talker that I got so far is stop the camera, please go right. Laura, that's my cousin's name. Hey Mike, that's the deep voice is Mike. Upset me, predict, I'm not aggressive, can't breathe. What are they saying? I heard surfaces. That's Mike, and you'll hear that's Jeff. They use those types. Yeah, it's big, Nama. It's big. I wish you could see the chat.
Well,
Hey
I want to
Jeff,
say hello to all the spirits out there. My name is Richard. I have no ill intentions or ill will. I just came on here to say hello.
can you say hello? That was Jeff. I have no
Good.
idea what he said, and I'm surprised he hasn't. I'm surprised he hasn't had turned my light off yet. Afraid? You're not afraid, Jeff. I know you're not. What are you afraid because of? Because you're new.
I have this effect. Look, I'm going to tell you. It's I've been having issues. Make it long story short, I've been having issues. I have a hard time. I put up blockers years back because my father passed away, and make a long story short, I didn't bugging me. Okay, so I put blockers up. I don't know how to take them down. Um, is I radiate. I was told I radiate um, to protect myself, and I radiate energy, ward off evil. I guess is the best way to put it. And by doing that, there's consequences of also not being able to talk to the good side. So
You know
this
how to
day might be a
meditate?
thing.
You know how to meditate?
I do, yes. Not to say I've done it a lot, but yes, I've had this brought up to me. Oh, sorry, guys.
Your cat's like, yeah, I want your attention.
Oh
And
my
they want
gosh,
to see
he's
the
but
dentist in the drain. What? My Bridget. So what? Oh, so you had that checked out. That's good. Sorry, my friend Bridget. I talk to her on almost on a daily basis, so she was telling me she went to the dentist. Nice business. So, Jeff, this was an interesting topic we brought up the other night that you might be interested in hearing. So, I asked Jeff if they are allowed to go to the future, and he says no. Stop talking about it. And I said, why? He said, no, it's law. They're not allowed. Which is strange to me. But I said, okay, can you move between dimensions? Which I would think they could. And he said, we can run. That's what they literally said. Against what, Jeff? What do you mean you're coming up? And then they go quiet. Let me adjust this real quick. I can adjust the white noise. Jeff, can you tell me about this future and why you can't talk about it? Boy, it got quiet. That's Mike.
hi, Mike.
Richard says hello, Mike. Heidi says hello. Geraldine says hello. Can you tell me why you can't talk about the future or move through the future? But you can move in the past, which that's Tracy. Well, hello, Tracy. Tracy's only here because Bridget's here.
So,
And then Mike just said sup. So, can you explain to me industry? What about the industry? What industry? I said, how can I? Can you move through the future? Can you tell me, like, it triggered, like, direct communication when I talked about it the other day.
It's pretty crazy. Well, one of my members said, I heard it say Richard. I didn't, but
It might have. It says my name quite a bit. Hey, Jeff.
good. I'm glad you heard, Ken.
Like right before you came on, my cat ball over here was going off intelligently. I asked it to light it up again. It would light it up.
Oh, wow. That is very cool.
Now, I have more than just the apps going. Here, let me show you. I do more than just that.
Oh, okay.
I have the whole setup.
Is that a REM pod on top?
Yes, it is. And
Okay.
then I don't use the... That was a station. But then I have cat balls set up and a mag light. And I know not a lot of people believe in the mag lights, but I said
I was turned to a believer on the mag lights just recently too. So
yeah, it's just everybody thinks that we set it up to trick people. It's not that. We set it up in a way they can touch it easily. Remember, they're not solid life forms anymore. They're just energy, so they have to be able to touch something very faintly. That's why we set it up the way we do. I just heard David.
Oh.
Atlas, are you still here? I think Atlas is still here. Atlas Paranormal, his first name is David. And it just said David, real clear, Jeff did.
incision in the head.
Incision in the head? It said incision in the head. What? Sometimes they don't make a lot of sense, but... Jeff, no
it
joke.
obviously means something.
They like to talk over you. Hey, Jennifer. Can you tell me why?
Atlas said he's over here. He says, I'm here, but I'm the other chat.
He's over on the other side with you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. Oh, now he's back over here. He said, I'm here, but on other chat, bouncing back and forth. Did you hear David? Because I heard David. But me and Atlas are the logical bunch. We're the logical bunch. We like to roll out plausible things first. And my whole channel was supposed to be around rolling out apps, BS apps. And then I came across Spirit Talker, GhostTube, and GhostTube Box. And
I like those.
I can't roll them out. I can't roll them out because they directly... What is Mike doing? Mike, what are you doing, man? Oh, thanks, Jennifer.
One of my friends said he thinks it was Mike that said Richard.
It was Mike that said it? Mike,
Yeah.
did you say something to Richard? I don't know who that was. Hey, Mitch. Sorry, I'm a smoker.
For a minute, so you know everybody's names.
Let me tell you.
I think I heard, let me tell you this. Well, what do you want to tell me, Mike? Can you explain to me why you haven't turned out my light yet?
I said about.
We have them.
I'm going to pause this for a second. Hold on a minute. Oh, I can't. Go to bed, babe. There went my light. And I was right, my hands were right here.
I saw.
I was telling my son to go to bed. He's only right across the hall, so I can call him.
Oh.
Thanks, Jeff. Jeff's probably just being a goof. Thanks, Jeff. Now it's going to start going nuts.
My member said the female that said that female that just said, "Hey, Richard," her name is Tracy. I was like, okay.
Yeah, her name is Tracy.
I'm glad he's paying attention.
Hello, Lucky Leo. It's hard. Why is it that we can't just have one chat? Like one chat instead of back and forth with it.
Program. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, right. Hi, Bridget.
Bridget's coming over to your chat now.
Yeah, she says I'm from Emily's Live.
You're going to have a lot of new friends. Since when, Emily? Since when what?
What?
Jeff just mocked me. Talking to each other at the moment again. Think they do that enough? They do. You'll notice they talk amongst themselves, and they talk, and I've heard them argue.
And Andrew.
I heard an Andrew. Who's Andrew?
Doesn't.
That's what Jeff said. Jeff said, "And Andrew." Oh, he just turned it out. Yeah, sorry, I'm answering Deirdre. On my chat. He just turned it out. You're active. Weird. Why aren't you talking to me? You're being awfully quiet.
Oh, it's because of me. I really do. I hope that isn't because of me.
No, I don't think. What's your Mike just said question. What's your question, Mike? What?
Sorry, I was talking too. I shouldn't.
No. I didn't know. I could hear completely fine. Theosity? That's what I thought he said. Theosity? What do you want Sid for, Jeff? We have a Sid in our chat, and he said Sid. Hey, Mike or Jeff or Tracy, can you say what my name is? My millimeter is actually jumping. I heard Richard again, but I couldn't make out who it was. They talk more when you're talking and quit when you're quiet. Yes, they do. Like if I start talking, they'll just start talking over me.
I've noticed that.
See? Right when you went to talk.
Yep.
What do you want Richard for? See? They just talked over me again. What do you want Richard for? He wants to know.
TV.
What about the TV?
Can make sure
to what? Freaking cat.
which.
That was Jeff. He said witch. Who's a
Sunflower,
witch?
I've been helping for a long time. We're talking years.
Yeah.
Sunflower just asked me a question over here.
I just went over to say hi to Richard. My friend Hickey Chick came over to say hi. Tracy, do you want to say hi? I would, I heard. Well, then say hi. And I thought I heard "Hey Rich" by another spirit.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Something else I haven't told you. I've been trying to have a conversation with my father, but I can't reach out to him. Here's the other. Here's the other crazy part.
He's right beside you. Wow. I have my grandpa's ashes beside me, and my Graham's cat, but they're in necklaces. What's your father's name? It's Richard
I'm Richard.
Chick. Ah, okay, cool.
I'm sorry, Penny. Oh my God, I'm sorry. His elbowed my cat.
Oh, cats are resilient. Mike just told me to be quiet. Why? Why do I need to be quiet? If you have something to say, say it. You're open mic, Mike.
Damage control.
Damage control.
Okay, I thought that's what was said.
Yeah.
See?
What do you mean? What kind of damage control? We didn't have to. Mike, how many spirits are with us? 5? I thought he said 500. I'm like, I doubt that. I would feel it. Be like a crowded elevator.
Yeah, I don't. That's not something I'm getting either.
I definitely don't feel that. I feel at least 4 here. What'd you say, Mike? I know at least one of them is on each side. On one side of the bed, and then right here. Center. What, are you sitting on the bed, Tracy? I heard what? Oh, I haven't been paying attention to this. It says, I'm blind. I need bifocals. Bert, I'm in the 1900s. Damage. No, I won't. We watch out.
Oh.
It always goes straight up negative on this, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. Like right now, it's not negative. It's just fine. Boat. And that's what I just got. Boat on Spirit Talker. Oh, Mike said my name. He said, hi, Emily. So, Mike, what you up to? What? I'm from the 1900s, too. That's awesome. I think we're all from the night. I think pretty much everybody here is from the 1900s.
Yeah, for real. Oh my Lord! I get up for 2 seconds and my cat steals my seat.
Oh, that's how it always works.
Right.
I thought I heard I know who I am.
Yeah.
And Mike said, where's Bridget? Mike, for some reason, has an obsession with my girl, Bridget.
Oh.
He says her name constantly, and it's hilarious.
Yes, they do rule the house.
Yeah,
My cats rule the house. That's for sure.
yeah.
Mike, why do you? Oh, did you say he likes Bridget?
Yeah, he likes Bridget.
Why, Mike? Why do you like Bridget so much?
You want my light? It's
I
gonna
love
start
it.
going. It's gonna start going off. Like I tried to roll that out. I thought it was because it's part of the phone, the flashlight on the phone, and I looked on there. There's no timer. There's nothing. And the one night that we had something negative trying to get through here, like my barrier, it set off my REM pod. Like somehow the energy got through and set off my REM pod. Separate. What do you mean? What do you mean separate? Why aren't you turning on the mag light? I don't know.
No, Vamp. So far, I have not heard my pops.
Yeah, and the weirdest thing is when that negative energy came through, Jeff always turns out my light. Always. It never fails. That night, he would not. He did not turn it off, not even once, until the negative feeling was gone. And I noticed that Mike gets, like, I heard Mike saying, "I got it," and it was gone. And it was
Oh.
like he's helping protect what my barriers can't, and I don't understand why he's doing that for me. Also, I do pick up hitchhikers. Not all of them are bad, but I'm surrounded by graveyards. I am only within,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm only within like a mile of a historical cemetery. There's, okay, I'm listening, Mike. That was Spanish.
I was just.
Mike,
I gotta go check.
you
I
got.
gotta go.
He said, "I gotta go, chick. Where are you going?" Slow down. I don't know. It's so weird. But like, it's just weird. Sometimes like Mike will like listen to me, and then I'll listen, and then he won't say nothing, and it's frustrating. But it's at the same time, it ends up being worth it later on. Hey, Victoria, do you call your dad pops?
Um. No, I don't know. Sometimes.
Because we
Sometimes.
heard pops on here.
Oh shit. Well, I just did call him. I just did say that.
Did you?
Yeah, I just said my pops.
It must have mocked you because they like to mock. It's like their little game. Also, you'll hear them. Let's go where? Oh, the pendulum. We're having issues with my pendulum. I don't believe in the pendulum 100%. I'm not for the pendulum. I never really was. I was given a pendulum as a gift, and it's pretty much sat. And I went to prove something. I went to prove that it's human error, and it's always possible that you can move it the way you want to move it. It's very it's subjective, meaning powers of suggestion. It automatically believe it, but this, I got it out to prove my point. I did not prove my point because it ended up pulling towards it, chakra. It said Jeff said chakra. Interesting. Hi, Jackie. So it pulled towards my phone. I wonder if, yeah, it was like out here going, like it not that exaggerated, but it was like this. So let's see if we can do it.
Well, that's a little. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's like Jeff. It was like that night. It was Jeff letting me know he couldn't mess with the light because the light froze. And once I fixed the light, let's see, it's okay. Let's see if it does it. Now, I tried rolling this out thinking, oh, maybe there's something magnetic in it, and like looking real good. Like there's nothing magnetic. It's just quartz. Did you just say F
I
it?
love how you. I love how you do that.
What? Be logical?
Yeah. Not automatically assume.
Straight up and down, and it. It's already moving towards,
One of them
and then it goes completely straight out, but like it's not doing it as
to
bad.
do what?
It's actually not doing it at all right now.
Well,
It was going like out like this. It was out like this far. Thanks, Jeff.
Wow. Candle light.
Yep, he messes with it every time. So, like,
I hear.
I hear. What do you hear?
oh crap! 1 second. I just got on the Spirit Talker Jason, and I don't like that. I have a friend that. No way.
What did that just say?
X.
Gonna be.
I got chills right now because
Yeah, Paul.
my friend, she's not in here right now. Her name's Hell on Heels. She was in a severe DV with her ex named Jason, and I got
Flames
Jason.
to heaven.
Jeff is kind of strong right now. I got it on the Spirit Talker, and I said, "Oh damn!" I said, "I see Jason," and then Jeff said, "X." They tried, and she's in here right now. Faith, hey, check. That was the station. So,
Right.
all right, I have to explain it to her now. Okay, so I got Jeff or Jason on Spirit Talker. I acknowledged that I got it, and I said, "Oh damn, it's Jason." And then I went to say something. Thanks, Jeff. And I said Jason, and then Jeff said X. That was crazy. Jeff, why are you mentioning Jason? That was wild. That was crazy. Oh, she didn't get it. Let me mute this so I can tell her. It'll mute a minute. All right, so on Spirit Talker, I got Jason, Faith. Okay. And I went to acknowledge that I got Jason, and I was getting ready to tell Jake, my friend that's in my chat, to go and contact you. But before I could say anything, and I just said, "Hey, I just got Jason," and then Jeff said, "X." That was crazy. That I wasn't expecting that at all. Yeah, that was a little crazy. A little cray cray. I don't know if I heard curry or not. I just heard king. Jeffrey. He turned it off again. I just heard Jeff. What are you hollering for Jeff for, Mike? Jeffrey, what are you mentioning? Why are you mentioning Jason, her ex? Yep. Faith, I wanted to let you know. No, Adam hasn't been on yet. Adam is the quiet spirit. He doesn't like to talk. He likes to use my K2 and my or not my REM pod, my millimeter. But he talks occasionally. He sounds like Jeff, but a little deeper.
Someone just said, two people over here just said they heard insane husband.
No way.
Yeah.
And then we just heard Faith as well.
I want to run an idea by you.
Huh?
I said, I want to run an idea by you.
Okay, go for it.
We don't have to do it, but what do you think about at some point we try, this may sound silly, but we turn my spirit box on and see if we can reach them from.
We can try it. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, I'm
I just heard get back.
trying.
Get back.
I want to try everything.
That's a good idea. It's not a bad idea.
Did I just say 1990?
Are you?
Yeah, on Spirit Talker in 1990. And it just said, yeah.
I go in.
Hey, we're actually having some connectivity
Try
problems.
to, yeah.
Why don't we just stay in the chat, invite your people over, and we'll just stay in the chat. It'd be probably easier because we're having some connectivity problems on my end.
That's true.
My freaking Wi-Fi sucks. It does.
I had to turn it off a while.